tell you guys the importance of fasting, right? 'Cause I fasted for my mental health, peace of mind, clarity, and a lot of things, right? And you see, I keep saying my past keeps messing with me, all these things. So now today, I got a clear mind, and stuff is just coming to me. Like my past is why I'm delivering these messages. Yes, it's strong. See, the enemy tries to use your past to bring you back to who you were. But God is trying to use your past to deliver a message to help other people, right? They might be going through the same. Who knows? But it's delivering a message about it. So I'm complaining about my past. It's hard, this and that. It's hard because I make it hard. But you see the messages I deliver when I talk about my past. So it's just, my past is me. I'm basically dealing with me. Like I said, we make clones of ourselves. I'm dealing with a clone of myself, and I'm making videos of it. So imagine how that other person felt, right? So it's just like, it's hard, but now you're realizing like, damn, this is what I put this other person through for not months, not days, not weeks, but years, right? So now that's where, accountability comes in, healing, and all these other things. And the word God gave me was patience. Patience. With patience, I'm experiencing more and more, and to be humble so that I could deliver messages. Like whatever I'm going through is what I've caused in the past, right? So now it's just like, it's all making sense to me. You be patient, you take it in, and also he's preparing me for marriage. I want to get married. I don't want to be a boyfriend. I don't want to be a fiance. I don't want to be none of that. I want to be a husband, right? So now it's all making sense to me, right? But the thing is, he's still working on me. So the thing with that is, like, I made a video a couple of days ago. I was supposed to be humble. I was supposed to be patient. Like I said, there's always two sides to the story. And to fully heal, you got to take accountability too. So now I'm taking accountability. I forgave the other person, and I'm forgiving myself because that was my fault. I stood up to defend myself and everything. All I had to do was just walk away peacefully. I chose to be nasty, say some rude things, stuff I didn't mean. But I did, and now I'm realizing. So that's why it's important to fast. So you can have a clear mind, and, it's all about taking accountability. And so, some of the messages, and then another thing that hit me too, was when I had my first breakthrough moment, I was praying for God to use me, right? To help your people, right? Help your lost people out there. So he uses my past, right, to spread messages to people dealing with me from the past. Like he's creating a new in me right now. So when I think about my past, when I see how nasty I was, how, it's disgusting, and for people to go through that, for me to even go through it myself right now, it's just like, wow, I can't believe I was this way. You always got to think about karma. Karma speaks about in the Bible. You do something, and there's generational curses, all of these. We got to break this cycle. We got to start living our life right. Like I'm praying for a wife, I'm praying for, all these things. My wife is, I know who my wife is. And I just got to be humble and patient. And he's using my past to make me learn, to make me better, to make me strong. Because I was prayed to strengthen me in my areas of weakness, right? So I just got to humble myself, implement everything I'm talking about. Self-respect, distance, and all these things. The worst thing we could do is have fear and anger and all these things, and make the spirit of insecurity jump in our heads, because now we're judging, now we're assuming, now we're doing all these things, and when things get bad, that's when God steps in and, hey, take a break, separate for a while, gather yourself, stay in your book, pray, read, all these things, so you could come back stronger. You know, he knows it's not easy. He knows everything is planned. He knows what's going to happen, what's meant to happen. And I can't be mad at anybody that I hurt, that I did anything to, that now they're. Think about it like this: that same demon I had in me, that same selfishness, all those things, I was just transferring it to other people. And that demon wasn't comfortable in my home anymore, because found God, found my Father, started preaching, doing all these things. So it's uncomfortable. So you know what he did? Jumped into the broken people I created. So that's why we got to be wise for what we do. For every action, there's a reaction. And we're hurting people out there. People we love, people we care about. And just to see the progress of, bringing them down and all these things, it's just like, you're healed, you're saved, you got your life together, but you're just going to say, screw the other person that you broke? No, that is not me, Like with the steps, I'm going to implement it, but I'm also going to pray for breakthrough and try to get through, with the word, with scripture and all these things, but right now, just step back, give it some time, All it is, like God said, have patience. And that's what I'm going to do. So I just, your past matters. Don't let the devil use your past to drive you crazy, all these things. Because we all matter. You got to start treating people like human beings instead of animals. And that's what we fail to realize. We take this one, we use them, we get rid of them, and we just toss them around. That's not the way to live. We got to love one another, and most importantly, respect one another. That's what life is about, man. Just experiencing life the right way. And he put us on this earth to be fruitful and multiply. We find our rib that was taken out of us, that created that woman for us, right? That's how some of you guys miss your blessings. You want to, sample that one, sample this one, when the one for you has been right there the whole time. So it's like, you got to get it together, be wiser. With age comes wisdom, and that comes with change. So we change for the better. We change and we get wiser as we get older. So if you're stuck doing the same thing, you're just going to stay in the same spot. I stood in the same spot for decades, right? For like 2 decades, because I wanted to do what I wanted to do. If I would have got myself together, like when God gave me that, when I had that dream and that vision where I was up in heaven, he said, spread the word, spread the message. If I would have followed that when I was young, I would have avoided all this. I would have been married, I would have been happy, and I would have been, But it's never too late. That's my testimony. So I'm sharing it with you guys. You guys be safe, man. Stay blessed. And remember, every action you do has a reaction.